Hey, hanging out here in the portable studio, Birdman Media. It's the Sholo Film Festival. I've got with me Tim Roeder.
Tim Roeder, yeah.
Roeder and Joey Coalter.
Yes.
Wow, I got them right. Get out of here, seriously?
First try.
Okay, Breakfast at the Sunset Saloon.
Yep.
It was the first movie I saw when I got here on Saturday, so it was like, and it rhymes.
Yeah, that it does.
Except for the girl once or twice. I don't know. She kind of like
Yeah.
gives us a little stab at it. Yeah.
For her, yeah.
But the guy definitely. So how'd this film come about?
Well, this was my, at least, senior capstone film. I just graduated from Arizona State in May, so this was the film I just spent the last 3 semesters trying to make. And when you have that commitment to being like, you're going to spend a year and a half working on this film, I really tried to set out to find what I could make that was different for a student film. So I made a big list of the things I didn't like seeing in student films. You know, the cliches.
Yep.
I didn't want it to be in an apartment. Didn't want it to be in black and white. You know, the list goes on about what's kind of weird. And eventually I kind of laid into the ideas of what could I do in Arizona that I couldn't really do at any other film school.
Cool.
And that's when the blossom of making a Western came up for the first time. Because in my mind I was thinking there's enough of these Old West towns and abandoned movie sets that I'm like, someone has to say yes.
Yes.
For us to come there. And then that's when it really expanded out from just that one thought.
Yeah, and you get some special effects in it too, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Actually, the jar with I was like, wow, that's
Not just special and visual, we had practical effects too. The old Tucson film ranch that we've shot at, they were kind enough to lend us their stunt crew. Those were real guns, they were real firing.
nice.
That was crazy.
Cool. So you said a year and a half with the movie?
Yeah, it was 3 semesters and a little bit more than that because me and Tim, we worked at the school newspaper together. And the semester even before that film was about to start, I had already, like, the gears started grinding already. And I was just pitching him ideas at work when we were doing nothing about, you know, do you think this would be a good idea for a movie? Do you think this would be a good idea? We were just spitballing back and forth.
And at a point, he asked me so many times, he said, dude, just let me write it with you. I've heard every point of the story at this point. Just let me into the room, you know?
So talk to me about the process of submitting to film festivals. How many film festivals have you been to? What is this the first time for that?
Right.
We've been to about, I think, 7 or 10. It's kind of hard to keep track with all these being online and some of them going back and forth and moving dates. But this is the second physical festival we've been able to go to. This film was just screened 2 weekends ago. But this screening is even more impressive to me because, one, it's just a bigger screen that they're showing it here.
Oh, yeah, nice.
And the other thing about it is it's the first time we've been able to really get the actual like theater-made version shown anywhere. Like this is the first time I've heard it with surround sound.
Awesome.
Because this was our student film and midway through the semester, COVID struck everything. Most of this post-production was all done during that time. So a lot of the stuff that you can only really finish editing in a theater was really made with our best guesstimations and just trying to figure out what we could do. Right.
So do we get to see this online, or do you think at some point in time?
Eventually, yeah, I plan to put it online. We still have a lot more festivals to go to. But
So it's not a bad problem to have.
Yeah,
Cool.
not a bad problem to have.
Very good. Well, congratulations. Well done. Thank you very much for your time. Once again, it's Joey and Tim with Breakfast at Sunset Saloon.